Hey everyone, welcome back to our weekly Dorfromantik episode. Last time we gained quite a few tiles in the pile, and today we will start with taking a little bit of a hit, but we are also building a little bit for the future, at least with one of the tiles. We had several options, or we have several options with this one for a perfect tile. We could place it down here, it does match up nicely with the field. But I don't think I really want to create another kind of another river down there. We also have an option up here to get a perfect tile. And in the beginning I was thinking, oh, I don't mind this. This is still a pretty free tile. We can just build an ocean tile there. But then I remembered we actually do want to get the field all the way down there. And we do need to hook it up here. So while this doesn't necessarily stop us, I don't think I want to... Well, actually it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's connected down here. It's still connected down here, so we could actually place it here if we wanted to. There's a field on it for future hookup, but I don't think it's gonna be connected in either case. So let's just go with the original plan, which is going to be over here. Lead this one away. It will make it a little bit difficult to hook this this river up in this ocean, this little lake there up in the future, but I think that's okay. This one is really the only one where I didn't actually find a good spot, because it's an absolute horrendous tile. We're close to being able to place it up here, but unfortunately not quite. We could close off up here. But there's really nowhere to place this one that I found that makes sense. Nothing that gives us a perfect tile, nothing where we are close to hooking anything up in the future. Actually, there is, I suppose, the best of the worst options that we have. Let's see, what about here? No, it doesn't line up, unfortunately, with the railroad there of the forest, I should say. Could do that as well. But I don't think in this case that it really matters too much. So let's go ahead and do something like that. You are gonna go over here. And last time we definitely talked a bit about this. The fact that... I'm sorry, I was just thinking, because this one doesn't actually go down a lot, but I think that's because there's not that many houses down here. The fact that we want... If we wanted to do this, we would have to cancel another quest up here anyway, so... We need to cancel this mission at some point, and I believe last time we talked about the need for speed in that term, or in that case. We need to do this quickly rather than later to avoid issues. And why was that we had to do it quickly? Maybe it's because of this, I'm not sure. We don't have any other missions over here that's in jeopardy now. The rest is just a minimum requirement of housing added, not a maximum. So we can do something like this actually and still keep our perfect tile here. Yeah, let's do that. So we are down one at the moment, and we do get a very, very small mission that is not gonna fit there. Way too big an area over there. We do have that over here. There's already a lot of forest over here, so that might be very nice right there. What else do we have though? We have a lot of small little detached river networks around our empire. We have at least 3. We have this one up here, we have this one here. But I believe all these were tiles that we revealed, right? It's not like we started 7 million different areas here. 73 up down there. How does it look up here? Whoop. 105. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I do like it right here. I do like it right here. It's a lot of forest. Maybe our next forest will be up here. It's already starting to take shape here. But it is a lot closer to completion down here, and we have more missions down here to complete as well. You know what? We're gonna go with this one up here. We are way off of completing these still. So let's plunk it down up there. Okay. Well, we are definitely getting a lot of nasty tiles straight off the bat here. You know, had the field not been here, that would have been a pretty decent placement right there. Unfortunately, it is. And I would be highly surprised if we have anywhere we can get a perfect tile with a tile such as this. No. Well, you know what? We have forest to forest and forest to forest right here. So let's do that. That's probably the lesser of the evil places we have. We have a bit of forest here. Do we have a good, amazing placement for that? That maybe could catch us up a little bit. Yeah, you know, that's not too bad right there. That's not too bad right there. That is 2 perfect tiles. That'll get us one closer to our starting point. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. Okay, let's see what we have over here. I want to, because we talked about it last time as well, we need to get our field through here. So I would be thrilled if we could try to focus on that a little bit. And actually with this placement, it is... No, never mind. It is not tempting. I was about to say it's tempting to grab the previous... not close. The forest tile and place it here. But then I realized there's also a field there. We could actually also do this. That is also very tempting. To get it out there, we might take a few hits here in the pile, but we are definitely building for a stronger future. Yeah, you know what? I think I like this. Let's see what we can do with this one. Unfortunately, there are fields down there. Otherwise, that would have been a good placement. We hooked this up last time as well, I believe. It was last time at least. So that is a-okay too. We do have 2 houses over here that we could close off like this. Yeah, why not? Why not? We still have this one that we want to hook up. Yeah, this one is not going to work there either. Thought maybe the houses were on the other side here of the double-sided field, but they were not. So let's do that. The upcoming tile could go there, actually. Just grab my papers here to see. Because we have a triple tile coming up, but we have 2 little grasslands on it. Yes, okay. House is in a bad position there. It's also in a bad position there. That's a shame. Okay, in hindsight, maybe this was a bad idea, because now it's kind of difficult to get it out of there, but we could still place it something like that. Future water station there, or the perfect railway tile if we get it. Then we are pretty much back on track. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. We're not gonna get a perfect tile with it anyway. Well, we might, but we want to focus on this one anyway. Okay, let's. We are gonna look around over here first with this one, just to make sure that everything is kind of a-okay. Ooh, this is going to be a. This is going to be a triple tile, no matter what we do here. Because we have a house here, we have forest on the hidden tile, and we need to get the field through here. That is going to be difficult. That is going to be extremely difficult. That is going to be difficult, but it is... Ooh, that's close. That's close. But it is a problem for the future. So, we were thinking about this. How does that look? It honestly doesn't look too bad. It is a bit of a messy tile, but over here it's pretty clean at the moment, so I think this is quite okay for a future hookup there. Okay. This one, where are we going? We're going over here. Got a little bit lost. We need to do this. Yep, unfortunately, it just has to happen. There's no two ways around it. It would have been impossible. It would have been a tall ask at least. Let's put it that way. Hang on. That is too good a tile to pass up for this one. Let's do that. Let's catch up. Now we're at status quo. This is where we started. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. And let's see, now we have house and forest. I think for anything we have in the middle here, we need either more house or more forests. Or it needs to be something else besides the forest to fit in a pocket. That is a shame. Almost. It would have been crazy to find two six-sided tiles, six-sided match tiles in a row. We were not that lucky. Let's see what else we got then. No. You do not fit there. You do kind of fit there, but it's still not a perfect tile. Which is a bit of a shame. Well, to my surprise, it looks like we don't actually have a super good match for this tile. If only it had been field instead of forest, then that would have been easy. But it is not. Well, in that case, let's close off the forest here and keep this south part here kinda, or actually fairly clean. And get ourselves two perfect tiles, bringing us up +1 at the moment. That's not too shabby at all. Okay, let's see here. We have options with this one, I think, but I don't remember where they are, because we have house, field, house, but we also have field, house, fields. So if that is something that we can find, it should be fairly easy to use. We have it here, but we don't have any grasslands on this tile, so that's That's a problem for that one at least. Did have some, well, we did have some housing up here actually. Exactly what I was talking about. Yes. Field, house, field. This is already... Actually, this is not hooked up. This small little part here. So that's something we need to hook up in the future elsewhere. Probably over here. But this is good enough for me. It is a bit messy up here, but... with the difficult tiles like this, you know, sometimes we have to accept. We have to accept that it gets a little bit messy. Same with this one, most likely. We want to keep this up here as clear as possible, or as clean as possible. So we want to look elsewhere for this one. Could do something like that. I like house to house, but I'm not a fan of introducing the field to the house over there. So let's see if we can't avoid that or find a better spot here. Yeah, it is a good spot, but there's too much forest over here, and we want to make sure we can get this field out. So for now, that is not the spot for us. We also have a long row right here, where at some point we need to open up with a tile. Could be this one. How's that looking? That is looking like a triple need to the south, so that is a bad idea. Don't have too much forest left up here, so this is not going to be a good match. So if we entertain the idea of starting a new row here, how does it look with this tile? Forest to house and forest to already forest house there. That's not fantastic. And the same here. What about down here? How's that looking? Creates a triple need. Then we have this one. Row right there. It's not gonna be an easy row in almost no matter what we do, but I guess something like that is okay. If we really can't find anywhere else. Well, we could actually find somewhere else right there. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We already know that we can't hook these two fields up, so we can easily just take this one and lead it out. And this is gonna be a big city in the future. So maybe we also want to cool it with the river here, so we can actually have space for it after we finish that one. Okay, this tile could be interesting. So close, yet so far away. Yet so far away. We have a couple of other options that needs a lot of houses and forests, but it doesn't look like this is the one. Doesn't look like this is the one. Could do this, that would be okay, but I feel like we would like a perfect tile. Now, speaking of forests and houses, I don't actually think we have anywhere that is very forested house area. Actually, hang on. Is this not perfect right there? It is, and it does not create a triple need to the south because it only has the house. It is a 5-sided match with 3 perfect tiles. Finally, we got that one. Finally, we got that one. We almost were able to continue it here, but not quite. Once again, though, we get house and forest. So we do check our spots here. Too much forest, too much forest. And it's so close to being able to lead this one out of there. So close. We don't want anything in here because we want to focus on the fields right there. So, what else we got? We do have a little bit up here, but not much. Not much. Why not? Why not? This one, you do have forest. We could lead you a little bit away just because of the forest as well. That would not be too bad. Could hook that up in the future. You do not fit there. You do, however, fit right there, and that means we're gonna grab that one. Let's get you out of there. We have a 5-sided match there for unfortunately only a single perfect tile, but I still think we're gonna go ahead and grab that one for now. We have... yeah, it needs to be the other way around. The double forest needs to be down here, unfortunately. Okay. Well, you are not gonna be there, no. You could be there, that's okay. Okay, we get more railway here. Could end that one there. I'm not really against that. It's a perfect tile. That might be reason enough for us to go ahead and take it. Yeah, let's do that. It's a little bit busy in this area, but otherwise okay. Okay, a house and a lot of fields. You do not really fit in there. Have a house and field there, but not good enough. Yeah, why not? We have the field open to the north there, so we don't need to really open up with this one to get that out. And we are still open down here, so we could continue it to the northeast there. It's probably more likely that we're going to close it off here and try and build something else, since we already have, you know, so many other open avenues for our field to go. But for now, that one is not the bad spot. Okay, let's see here. Something like this. That could maybe work better over here, but I'm not sure. No, probably not. That creates a triple need. That might actually be okay right there. That's field to the south there. Yeah, the problem with the previous tile was that that was forest to the south. So let's do that one. Okay, we get a completely blank tile. I think I recall last time I said that we had a good spot for something like this. But now I can't recall where it is. In either case, we also have ocean on this one. It could actually be the tile we put right there, because I was about to say I would like to hook this, hook something up to this, because we only need 4 here. So maybe this is the one we hook up there for a perfect tile, and now we need to, well, now it's closed off at least. Now it's closed off. Let's see what we can do with this one. We get another triple tile coming up. That's we get a crazy amount of those this episode. We have a couple of places that needs just a single house, but they're surrounded by grasslands, so it's not like we can lead this out somewhere. We actually managed to close this one off. Okay. I was just thinking maybe there would be something up here, but we actually closed it off, so there is not. Yeah, that is not going to work at all. Okay, well, in that case, we have not hooked this one up yet, no, but we're not desperate yet, so I guess we could work on this one still. But we don't have anywhere to put this one. We would have to open up a new row. I feel like we can do better. Should at least be able to get a perfect tile. We could lead this one out here. Why not? 2 perfect tiles. Let's go. Where do we start with this one? I guess we just do. Actually, I don't think it fits up here, right? No, it had to... Actually, the house is in the way there. That's not how I thought that was going to fail. That's okay. That's okay. We'll find another spot. It's not gonna be something in the middle there, no. What about this, though? It's not a perfect tile. I think it's a nice match, though. It's a lot of forest, which is kind of exactly what we want. Because we need to get this one out. Try our hardest, at least. You know, we're gonna grab it. We're gonna grab it. It closes off the field in that direction and the houses in this direction, so... I think it's a decent enough match. Any old placement here will get us a perfect tile. It might have been this tile actually we were talking about. That would have been a good match for a completely blank tile. Well, we continue this row, I guess. Single house coming up. That is gonna go right there for, fortunately, only 2 perfect tiles, but still a 6-sided match. Can't complain about that. We have this one here. There's a perfect tile, but we also have this one up here, and I think I would prefer this, because that also adds to the mission here. We're only 2 away now. Let's see, we still have a field right there. We are not exactly close. To getting a perfect tile here. I suppose we're kind of close. You could say that we are just opening up a new row here. So honestly, let's do that. Let's do that. I guess it makes me feel a little bit better that we do get our perfect tile from this. Although only 2 from a 6-sided match. That is rare. Saw something up here. Yep, with the double housing and the forest. I think this is what we want right here. If it had been perfect, that would have been grasslands to the northwest there, but we can't be super picky right here. We need to get this forest out of there, so that's one way to do it. Okay, a couple of simple tiles coming up, which is a nice relief, to be honest. Upcoming could be here. Or here. Yeah, let's put it up here and lead it this way down here so we can maybe hook it up soon. There's forest there to the southeast, yes, there is. I feel like a tile like this, we should be able to close off something somewhere. What do we want here? We want fields down south, so we do not want to close this one off. If only there had actually been forest there. I think we had a tile like that earlier. We should have definitely placed that down there. I think we started with it, maybe. At least one of the very first tiles. Well, four-sided match there for 0 perfect tiles. That is not what we are after. Well, I'm starting to think I might have been wrong. In all the good places we could have put this, because I'm not finding them. Well, let's place it there then. This one was over here as well, and I think we're gonna go ahead and do something like this. Maybe keep the... Actually, we want the field to the north there to hook this up, and we want field to the southeast as well to hook this up. So we are kind of limited in how we can place this. So this is absolutely fine. This is probably the exact tile we would want there as well. That is not a good match right there. Okay. Well, we are done with the easy tiles for now, as we can see. What about something like that? That's probably pretty good. Yep. Go ahead and grab that. And not think twice about it. That is a lot of forest once again. How is this one looking down? Oh, down here if we wanted to open up a new row. Let's say we did that. That's this right there. It's a bit of a shame that every time we get a tile that we want to maybe use down here, there's no grasslands on it, and that makes it very difficult, or has so far at least makes it difficult to get it to make it clean down there. It's a very busy area, so I would like to avoid to introduce too much more down there. Okay, so we are dominated by forest on this tile. So mostly we are looking for forest. We also have we do have a lot of forest up here. The fact that we don't have any grasslands on this tile just makes it... always makes it more difficult. How would that look? I mean, it's field to the west. Probably look kind of okay. You know what? So with this, I think, yeah, let's go with that one. Forget it ever happened. Oh my god, the upcoming tile is exactly what we need. If only one of the elements had been switched out. Christ. I think we've had this one before, but we need it to be forest instead of houses. Well, we have not worked on this one at all, so let's do that. Close off the field. We're only 15 houses away here as well. That's should be worth it. Should be worth something at least. Yep, unfortunately, this one is also not gonna really match anywhere that we need it because there's too much on it. Too many houses. Too many houses. Are we looking up here? Yeah, you need to be next to it. Actually, we only need one more tile to complete one more field to complete a mission here. Maybe that's a little bit important. Maybe that will sway our decision. That is a completed mission and it fits quite nicely, but we need to get the field down south, so that is a no-go. So, do we have anything up here? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Okay, looks like this is not the tile that we'll be completing a mission with. I don't mind usually, you know, sacrificing a little bit to complete a tile, but you know, I do have my limits as well. We could probably get this one, something like that. Why not? Okay. Still, let's try and focus on this one up here, just because we are only 2 away. Forest is probably not something that we need to care about too much. We do want this one to go south again at some point, so we might as well do that right now. And let's see, a single house. Let's do that right there. Three houses with some forest on it. That is close enough to scream pocket, and it's so close, so close. Unfortunately, that is probably the only place we have where that would fit. Yeah, this needs to be inverted right here. Kind of, anyway. It does not fit there. And that does not go in here, there's too little forest on it. Forest is in the wrong place there. We do have a 4-sided match right there. That is not bad. Actually, the upcoming tile does not go there because... Ooh. Oh my god, does it go right there? Oh my god, it goes right there. It is the 3-sided match we've been looking for right there. Holy Hannah, okay. That is amazing. That is amazing. Honestly, let's just let's get this one out of the way. And let's get this amazing down. Holy Hannah, that's fantastic. What are the odds of that, finding that quickly? That's fantastic. That is exactly what we wanted. That's the one tile I thought we would be struggling with for a long time. And we get it straight away. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, lots of forest on this one. Could put you there. Close off the little housing group there. And we might want to consider somewhere where we can start having a lot of houses and forests, to be honest, because we don't have anywhere for that. Yeah, that's the mission complete. Why not? I think we've closed off most of the houses up here. We have one there. We could add house to house right there. Might not be too bad. They need to get it through here as well. But I'm not like... Actually, we don't. We need to get it down this way. Not super worried about that in either case. This is not going to be difficult to get it down here. It's fairly open. We already have a lot of fields, so that's not an issue. I would be surprised if it's going to be an issue at least. If only... No, there's too few houses. Never mind. Never mind. I was almost getting excited about this tile. This is not too bad here, actually. We want this field to run up here and hook up, and we need it to get through here. So the fact that there's a house there doesn't matter. It's actually probably only a good thing. We can lead that this direction. Hook up with the rest, because we only need the field to snake through. We don't really care about making a lot of fields down here. We just need it to snake through. This is a mission, however, and you are definitely gonna get hooked up to this big network. Now the question is, where? Don't think we have too many options if we want to hook it up straight away. Don't necessarily need to, though. We don't have too many houses over here anymore, actually. So it might be a two-sided match. You're not hooked up. It's not gonna be difficult to hook it up, but it's also not like super easy, so I'm probably be a bit more comfortable maybe placing it there. We do create another need for like forest field opposites, but I think that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Forest and river could maybe go over there. I don't think we're gonna get this this lake out of here. That's gonna be like a big-ish lake, but nothing compared to our original one. But we're gonna build as big a lake here as we can. But since we are already building the forest down here, I don't want to jeopardize that too much. That being said, though, I think I'm okay with this. This could lead down here, for instance, and we can hook this up straight away. Or we can complete this mission up here, which we probably should. Could do it like that. We could open up down here. Maybe that's actually also a perfect tile right there, and we could place it like this to give ourselves the option to continue the river if we want to get a water station. We do want one down here at some point. We also want one here at some point. Oh, well, not necessarily, but it could be easy enough. But I think we're gonna go ahead and place this one down here, because we are focusing on this mission. That is a big one right here. Let's see, I don't think we have any fields next to our railway anywhere. I think we are okay pretty much placing this wherever we want. Ah, it's because this is actually still not hooked up. This one, okay. Yeah, 50. That's more the number I was looking for. I think though we're gonna go ahead and continue on this one. There's no reason not to, because even if we hook it up to our big network, we are 50 away, so we'll still be focusing on this one. So we might as well make it a part of this one and then hook it up in the future once we complete that one. Of course, we run into the risk, in lack of better words, that's we might get another smaller quest, so it'll be more into the future, but it's not gonna change anything. Okay, let's see here. That is houses and it is fields. It could be good right there. We need the same kind of tile right there, actually, and right here we create a triple need, so maybe instead of right there we go ahead and do that. You know, it's very busy. This tile is very busy. I'm not sure I want it here. I would have been okay with it here because we just focus on going south. But if I place it here, I kind of have to hook this. I kind of have to find this tile and be perfect. I don't have a choice of going around. That's going to be difficult. So maybe this is not the tile we placed there. You are not opposite, no. And it's not good for any of the perfect tiles, or not perfect tiles, the triple tiles that we need. Okay. Unfortunately, no, not even close, not even close. Yeah, we can't avoid having a field if we want a three-sided match. Funnily enough, all the places we're finding with a field, either the house or the forest is out of position. We finally have something that doesn't have a, or that does have some grasslands. So can we find something here maybe? That is a no. This is a horrible tile right there. No. No. Okay. That was honestly probably the closest we've gotten. Done. I'll take it. Okay. This is a weird tile. Is it a good weird tile or is it a bad weird tile? I fear it's the latter. On the other hand, if we do find somewhere that needs house, forest, house, it's clear on both sides. That should be a plus. That should be a plus. It's a weird match, but I mean, I guess it works. And it's not gonna be for up here, no. It's not gonna be for over here either. We don't have any forest up here anymore, or over here anymore, which is good. That's a weird tile. This is a very weird tile. This is still not a perfect tile, but you know, let's go ahead and take it. Let's go ahead and take it. And are we finally going to hook this up? I think we are. No, we are not. There's still to the north there. That's okay. We're still not in danger of cancelling more than one quest, so let's do that. Yeah, that's a lot of forest. Could actually be up there. Sure. Why not? So we completed this mission up here. So we don't necessarily have to focus on anything here. Do we have one still? Yeah. 17 actually. That's not too bad. 13 down here though. So now we're actually closer down here. And with all this being hooked up, also with the upcoming one, we could hook quite a bit up here. But there is forest right there in the middle. So I'm not sure we want it to be hooked up like that at least. And I also have this memory, a faint feeling that we actually created a spot somewhere recently where we actually would have liked to place a tile that just have a bit of forest. But for the life of me, I can't remember where now. It was right here, wasn't it? Yeah. Could be anyway. Let's, we could also do something like that. Actually, what we could do is we can place this one here. For a perfect tile. Then the upcoming ocean tile, we could not place it down to the south. We could place it here. That gives us options to get this one out of here. Just kind of have to remember that we need to get it out of there. This is so close to being so beautiful right there. Gosh darn you, forest. Why are you there? Why are you there? There's two little grasslands to put you up here. Once again, the forest is actually in the way, but also apparently creates a triple need to the southwest there, so... almost, again, forest is in the way. Son of a gun. Well, since it is just the one... No, the house needs to be opposite each other. Okay, I can feel that my brain is starting to get a little bit mushy, so I think it's a good thing that we are almost done here. We have gotten a lot of difficult tiles today. A lot of difficult tiles. Okay, let's, before we go too much further here, let's try and see if this is what we want to start a new row with down here. That is a triple need, so that is a no-go. You don't line up, you don't line up. That might just be all the options that we have. Okay, what about something down here? How's that looking? Oh dear lord. Okay, are we gonna grab something like this just to get it out of here? I think we are, because that is not a pleasant tile to look for a spot for. Not for me anyway. I was just looking if maybe it would fit up there, but it doesn't. No. Okay, let's continue here. We are gonna get you for a perfect tile, and that will get us to the goal of today. That was a difficult one. Difficult one today. I really had to summon a lot of brain power for a lot of those tiles. They were triple tiles. They were in weird patterns, and they were just all in all fairly difficult. That being said, though, the upcoming tiles looks to be pleasant, a pleasant start for next episode. For now, though, thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.